So if you want to see the rest of Emma's work and everyone else's works, actually, then check the website that we have presented. But also, what I mentioned at the beginning, the project is presented on Intercult's website, so you can also have a look there. And I wonder if we should, if you would just like to say a few brief words about the Kluven exhibition. Kasia, I think you were elected to be responsible for navigating our audience towards that project online. So maybe just in a few minutes, if you can say something about that.
Yes, so I would like to just share, we make a documentation of the exhibition, which we had the opportunity to make in real gallery, not digital anymore, in Gallery Studio 44 in Stockholm in September last year. So if you go to Studio 44, I share the screen. So you have a chance to check virtual tour 360, and then you can have a little bit of possibility to see our gallery and our place where we showed. And of course, we kept, we moved from the Zoom space to gallery space, but we couldn't get rid of our square space. So that was interesting. And so we show our films like this, and then Brynhild and Dina were talking about it. We show our work, which was already shown in details by Brynhild. Someone else want to add something? So it looks like this. It's documentation, and the films you can see here and on the page of Intercult and Woven Network. That's what I can say.
It was amazing how this connection went just beyond this 2x2 into making physical exhibition, into you traveling to Brynhild. Like, it was interesting how much this communication went out from this digital space into different other digital spaces and meetings. I think for me, what is successful of this project is that the connection that happened between the people. I couldn't be traveling to any of those locations and meeting, but there has been an immense connection and effort from the participants to be connected. I think that is was very important, is to be connected, to stay connected, to try to translate what is connection, how to verbalize it, how to express it with the artwork. So I really would like to thank you all, Kasia, Brynhild, and Emma, very much for being there and also becoming like a family every day together, or saying frankly, being so frank to each other, and it's like, no, I can't hear you anymore, and now I will be with you, and now I'm not. Like, it's so beautiful to be together, really. And thank you, Ivona and Alish, for facilitating this. You have been so generous to let us be in the way we want it to be. Especially Alice, we had a lot of beautiful moments and discussions, but also I think meeting here in Denmark when you came with Kasia was very important. So I think the physical meeting, we can never ever say that we can live without this. We will continue to investigate digitally, but I think to physically meet is another dimension. So thank you, Intercult, and all the Woven Network. We're weaved
forever. Thank you, Dina. Really nicely put. I think the digital journey is really challenging and really interesting, but I also don't believe it can replace the real life. But it's not even meant, that's never been the intention, as we know. It's only one of the ways to investigate the current situation, which is difficult on its own in the physical world. But I think we actually do not have so much time for the intended discussion today, unless there is some big question that we would like to pose to each other. Ivona, you look like there is a big question behind your glasses.
No, I have no questions. I would like to thank everybody. I'm so glad to hear that you also had a good time together, breaking the isolation of own studios or not. However, being together, it has been almost a year in this project, and time flies really. When you start, you think it's a really, really long journey. When you quit it, it seems that it has been a short time, but I think that still it was quite a generous space, time-wise also. And I agree with Alice and Dina that we can never be without physical meetings. We tried to meet even in this project in Denmark, in Norway, in Trondheim. Thank you, Brynhild, for organizing that beautiful trip. And also here in Stockholm, thanks to Kasia. So I am also thankful for those moments of interaction when we could meet and exchange feelings and touches and thoughts in real life. And I just want to say after Dina, stay connected, don't disappear. We all have qualities. We can collaborate together in the future. There are still projects that are opening. So as soon as you can see any ideas growing up, popping up in your head, come back to this little circle, which will grow because we are just about to start. We started actually the third collaboration, which is the Woven Network Sweden with 4 Swedish artists on board, working for coming 4 months. But the development is, as I said, still possible. It's opened, and welcome to stay connected.
And I can only agree with Ivona that thank you so much, all the 4 of you, Emma as well, who we have missed today, for your hard work and engagement with the project. I think it's difficult to work with such a long project. It gives different opportunities, but it also, I mean, it is you can get tired from working with the same subject for 9 months. Who wouldn't? So I really appreciate the work and that you stayed on. And yes, I hope that we will see each other again in some other context, perhaps. I would like to thank our viewers. Hopefully you will visit the websites, Woven Artworks and Intercode, and have a look at more of the art that you haven't managed to see today. There is a lot we haven't shown, so have a look for yourselves. Thank you, and goodbye to the public, and our artists can still stay on. We just stopped the live